Hello Scorpios! This is your forecast for March 2014 and also applies if you're Scorpio rising or Scorpio moon. Scorpios, the very big news of this month starting on the 1st of March and lasting until the 20th of May is that your ruler Mars is going to go retrograde. And this is very important, very significant for you. It's retrograde for you in your 12th house. Now Mars doesn't go retrograde very often, only once every 2.5 years or so. And when Mars is retrograde, it's the actions are going in reverse. So this is not the best time to start new action, for example, like a court action against somebody. No, try, if you do have to sue somebody or go to court, try to start it before the retrograde or after May the 20th. It's also an important time for you to deal with your inner emotions. With it happening in your 12th house, Scorpios, you're going to be dealing with lots of emotions. I mean, you're a water sign anyway, so you're already emotional. But what emotions are you really suppressing? What's simmering beneath the surface? I always imagine Scorpio as being like an iced lake that's very deep, it's very unfathomable. But there's ice on the top of it. You've got to pick your way through it. So you need to pick your way through, I would say, doing any kind of counselling, coaching work. You might be counselling or coaching someone else, or they might be counselling you. Delving into the subconscious, which you love. Delving into your dreams. Making the resolve to meditate again, to be quiet. Because when Mars is retrograde, it's really slowing you down. And it's important that you don't get frustrated with this energy, but that you use this time to evaluate how you're spending your time. What are you spending your days doing? What are you thinking about? Where is your focus? Does that need to change? Because Scorpios, when you change your focus, then you can be very powerful, especially if it's what you want to do. You Scorpios, you've usually got definite motives for your actions. So use this Mars energy wisely, and I think you'll be very productive once it goes direct again. As well, on the 1st of the month, we've got Mercury gone direct. I mean, I know one going direct and one going retrograde, it kind of balances each other out, but this Mercury going direct, you would be able to sign a contract now if there's something important, apply for a new job, all those kinds of things. The energy is moving forward with that Mercury now going forwards. As well, on the 1st of the month, there's a lot happening this month, Scorpios. We've got a new moon in Pisces here, new moon happening in your 5th house. This is lovely, this is playful. Scorpios, with all the intensity going on, because you do love intensity and there will be intensity this month, this new moon as well is asking you to find your joy, to do something playful, to do something enjoyable, to play games, to do something that gives you pleasure, to do something creative, to start a new business, or at least to plant the seeds of the new business. This new moon also could bring a romance into your life. We've also then on the 6th of March, we've got Venus now moving into Aquarius. So for the first few days, Venus is here in your 3rd house, helping you with any kind of networking or any kind of negotiations. Could be very good in this 3rd house, Venus, for the first few days of the month. Then Venus into your 4th house. Lovely time, Scorpios, for doing something nice at home. You might have a family member do something nice for you, but do something that makes you feel good in your home. It might be moving the furniture around, it might be decluttering, especially as on the 16th of March we've got a full moon in Virgo, and this full moon opposite the new moon, so this full moon here in your 11th house, wonderful time for decluttering, getting rid of things that are extraneous to you. And really maybe being quite vigilant about it. So here you can have fun and enjoy on the 1st of the month. The 16th, really get clear about the things that you just don't need anymore. If you've not worn it usually for 2 years, you're probably not going to wear it, so sling it. or give it away at the very least, or give it to charity, or even sell it if it's something nice. This full moon here in your 11th house is very much shining a light on your friendships, the people you mix with, your social life. Is that serving you? Is that nourishing for you? Are there changes that need to be made? It's shining a light on it. It also is bringing a light, could bring some new friendships into your life, or the possibility of some new friendships. On the 18th of March, we've got Mercury coming to join all this lot in your 5th house. So Scorpios, as much as you've got to do some inner work, there's no question there's a lot of inner work to be done. There's also finding your play. Finding what makes you skip, what makes you sing, what makes you feel childlike again. This is tremendously important with all this big focus in these areas. And also finding that creativity within you. The Neptune there should really be helping bring out all those creative juices, of which you have many, being a water sign. And remember, creativity isn't just art and music. You can be creative in a garden, you can be creative with cooking, you can be creative with software. Lots of creative ways. And on the 21st of March, we've got the Sun moving into your 6th house here, joining Uranus. And I know many of you have been experiencing a lot of ups and downs in the career area. Sun here could bring you a new opportunity in your career area, maybe a new job coming in, a new project, or somebody just helping. And as well, the Uranus energy will mean that you need to try to make yourself more flexible, because especially as it's opposing this Mars retrograde, you are Scorpio, I know you're a fixed sign and you hate having lots of changes that you feel out of control with, but try to ride these waves as far as the work is concerned. And as well with your health, if you can and you need elective surgery, try to have it before the retrograde or after the retrograde. If you need surgery and it's urgent, it has to be done, that's another thing. But if you can choose it, then choose it outside of these retrograde periods. And as if all this wasn't enough, we also have a new moon on the 30th of March, joining all these guys here in your 6th house. So very much what you're looking at this month, Scorpios, is finding the balance between pleasure, things you enjoy, your passion, maybe you're opening a business, and also your work, your health, your discipline, and how you can bring your energy levels up. So conserve the energy levels during the Mars retrograde, analyze your emotions carefully, and then take actions from what you found out after May the 20th, which is when that Mars goes direct again. So we're still under this strong influence of this Grand Cross, which I've been talking about for a long time. It's going to be even stronger next month. So for you, it's affecting your work, your health, your well-being, your communications, learning, studying, people from overseas, widening your horizons, Scorpio. This is what so much is going to be triggered with this Grand Cross. But more of that next month. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.